As a full-time master cyclist coach, I've helped hundreds of cyclists improve their fitness, change the way they look at their nutrition so they're in better shape, and take on events that they thought that was never really that possible until they changed these things in their training. The first and important thing to get across is you need to change your mindset. A lot of people think as they hit 40, 45 and up the way that things are starting to slow down. No, that doesn't need to happen, although a lot of people let it because we are still told to this day that as we get older, things back off and start to degrade. So the first change is changing that old age rhetoric as I'm too old to do this to this is really possible. Let's talk about training, because the fundamental base of everybody's power, strength and endurance is actually not riding the bike at all, it's hitting the gym. And the problem I often see master cyclists make is feeling that doing strength training is going to make them big and bulky. They don't lift heavy enough, and they're thinking about doing more body weight style training along with sort of more flow type stretching work like yoga and Pilates. Now, I have nothing against yoga and Pilates, and yes, I get it, they can feel tough training sessions to do, but they don't exact the same muscular force as lifting heavier in the gym and following a specific strength training plan. Lifting properly in the gym is going to exact force on all your muscle units and help them get stronger and activate more muscle recruitment, which is what you want if you want to start building a stronger foundation to be able to put out more power consistently. And that's just really good, not only for climbing hills, but also riding longer for less effort. On a personal note, I know that keeping my strength training going and challenging myself in the gym to still lift heavy has helped me put out really good solid power on big hilly events, which is why I was the first solo cyclist back in the Inferno Swiss last year. I'm not trying to flex, but what I am trying to get across is by holding on to the strength training focus within my cycling plan has made me super strong, and it is something that we get across that all our cyclists should be focusing on week in, week out alongside their training, because we know as we get older as master cyclists, muscle function, quality and size starts to drop, and if we train it, we can mitigate and fight back at that aging process. I'm going to talk a lot more about training for master cyclists and what is effective, so if you like this video, hit like and maybe drop me a follow so you don't miss the next video.